Hello everyone, quick video for you today as I'm heading out the door. I've been wanting to do this video. Please thumb up if you remember it the way I do. Please thumb this down if you don't. This is going to be California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas. Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I almost said it the way I remember it. And I pretend to pray. That's right. They were pretending to pray, everyone. And so this is not the way I remember this song. Yes, I could have misremembered it. Everyone could have misremembered it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't seem like those would be the words. And frankly, I'm done with this misremembering, okay? I existed in a reality. I've been looking at a lot of quantum computing, quantum computers now. Google and NASA have them. I've been looking at a lot of speeches by quantum physicists. The multiverse is real. There's multiple realities going on. I didn't know it growing up, but I'm understanding what's happening now. That sounds crazy to a lot of people, I understand, but it is what it is. And just like with Cheez-Its, my son remembers ITZ, and I found a lot of reality residue for ITS, but it's always been Cheez-It, IT, that's what it's always been. But I remember being in a reality where it was different. So continuing on with this, there's lots of covers done where it says I pretend, but those aren't the ones I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the people who remember it the way that I remember it. So we're going to start off with the original here, and let's go with this.
Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray.
Okay, so the original song is They Pretend to Pray. If that's what you remember, go ahead and thumb down the video. But if you remember it like I do, and like this girl sitting in her VW bus, thumb up this video.
Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I began to pray.
Okay? Bobby Womack, if you remember it like me and Bobby Womack, please thumb up the video.
Went to church yesterday, I stopped along the way. Well, I got down on my bending knee, and I began to pray.
Okay, so Bobby begins to pray when he gets down on his knees. Nancy Sinatra did a cover of California Dreamin'. And let's see what reality she spent some time in back in the day.
Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. When I got down on my knees, and I began to pray.
Okay, so Nancy began to pray. And REM did a cover of the song. Let's see what they remember. Okay, so REM was in my reality. Jose Feliciano, was he in my reality or has he always been here? Let's check this out.
Yeah, I stopped into a church. I stopped along the way. Well, I got down on my bended knees, and I began to pray.
That's right, Jose. He began to pray. That's what I remember. What's this girl remember?
Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I began to pray.
She began to pray. So we have two more here. This is a modern version here, a little like EDM type, electronic dance music. Let's check this out.
Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees,
Okay, so last one here. This guy. Take a guess what he's going to say. Okay, so I think you get the point. There's a lot of people who remember it like I do. If you remember it like I do, please thumb up this video.
I stepped into a church. I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees as I began to pray.
As I began to pray. Okay, there it is, everybody. Please thumb up this video if you remember I began to pray. When I first heard I pretend to pray, just like chills went down my spine because I've liked this song for a long time. I've heard it throughout my whole life, and I've always liked it. I could be wrong, but so many other people could be wrong with me. They're doing covers with the way I remember it. Sorry. There's something going on here with the realities. It's obvious at this point. The whole world map's different to me now. I've had some people recently who thought the Mandela effect was just a joke and a mind game, and they're recently telling me, I thought New Zealand was on the northeast side of Australia. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So did I. All right, everybody. Take care. I will talk to you all soon. Please leave comments. It helps me and other people going through this. People who come across these videos. I've had lots of comments to say how much appreciation they have for these videos because it helps them. This is difficult for some people, obviously. Take care, everyone. I will be talking to you all soon.